This episode is brought to you by SmartVestor. Connect with an investing pro near you at RamseySolutions.com/SmartVestor.
Amelia is in South Carolina. Hi, Amelia. How are you?
Hi, Dave. I'm well. How are you?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
Great. Okay, well, I'm calling because my husband is a physician, and his practice is a private practice, and they are about to merge tomorrow with some other groups. And we just figured out that his 401k from his old company, or, the company he's with today, that's about to become a new company tomorrow, we don't have to put that into the new company's 401k. I guess we can instead make it a self-directed IRA.
Or you could just roll it to an individual IRA. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that may open up lots of different options, and just wondered if you had any advice. Like, could we consider putting some of it into real estate investments or something like that?
Okay. All right, good. Well, the first thing is, yes, I would roll it to something. I would not leave it with the new company 401k. This is an opportunity to move it to something where you have a lot more control and a lot more options. At a minimum, you sit down with a SmartVestor Pro and you pick a series of good mutual funds on your own, and you roll it to an IRA. There's zero taxes on that, and you manage that from this point forward at a minimum, okay? If you chose to do a self-directed, you could roll some or all of it that way. How much is in it?
It's our biggest of all of our retirement accounts. It's $1.155 million.
Okay. Do you own other investment real estate now?
No.
Okay. How old are you guys?
52.
Okay. All right. So here's the, yes, you could roll half of it or some of it or all of it. Let's say you moved $500,000 over and you bought a couple of $250,000 rental houses in South Carolina, and you put the other $500,000 or the $600,000 in a regular IRA, like I was talking about in mutual funds. Okay. In the self-directed, then you can buy real estate, as you mentioned, and you could do those two $250,000 houses in there if you wanted to. Okay. The downside is two things. One, people screw up and forget that you can't touch any of the money from those rental houses. Okay. Just like you can't cash out your mutual funds in your IRA until you're 59 and a half, you're going to get penalized. Okay. So you can't pull the rent money out and use it. 100% has to be operated like it's someone else's company, and you can't embezzle or commingle funds in any way. It has to be a standalone operation, and 100% of the repairs are done from the IRA, the roof, the heat and air that goes out on the rental, the carpet that has to be replaced on the rental, and 100% of the income created in the rental has to stay in the IRA. You understand?
Okay. Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah. So, because if you pull one dime out, number one, they may toss you out of the whole thing, but number two, you're going to get penalized on that dime and taxed on that dime when you pull it out. So don't commingle it. And people often mismanage these things. So you got to just be real airtight with that and promise, and stick with it. The second thing is, you've never owned any real estate.
Not as an investment, no.
Yeah, and you're getting ready to be a landlord, and you buckle up, Buttercup. This is a new experience. Okay?
So when she pulls the rents, those hypothetical rentals that she purchases, she pulls the rents, that money has to immediately go back into the IRA?
You're not pulling it. You're running it as a separate company. It's got its own checking account. Mm-hmm. You're running it as a company over here, like it's not you, like you're doing it for somebody else. Mm-hmm. So it all stays encapsulated within the IRA.
So there's no liquid money for repairs.
No.
And that's interesting.
Yeah, well, the rents would create, because they're stuck in there. You can't pull the rents out.
Wow,
so the rents begin to build up cash.
Right.
Over time. Hopefully you're cash flowing. Mm-hmm. I mean, you're buying two paid for rental properties, right? So hopefully you're cash flowing. You're making some money. So those $2,500 rents are piling up. Then you got to pay property taxes out of that, pay insurance out of that. You got to do your repairs out of that, and what's left in there is profit, but 100% of that profit stays in there.
To the IRA. Yeah.
That's what we're doing. So, yeah, you just got to be ready, because here's the thing. If you get in these things, and this is a lot of trouble, you'll make more on those two rentals if you buy them well and manage them well than you will on mutual funds. But you're also going to invest a bunch of time in it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because people who say real estate's passive investing make me laugh. There's nothing passive about it. Okay, it's real estate. The beauty of it is it requires some more effort. With mutual funds, you can set it and forget it. Look at it once a year, twice a year, and not worry about it. You know,
Sure.
I look at my real estate stuff every month. I get reports on it every single month. And that's just me looking at the people that are managing it for me that work for me, okay? And I look at my mutual funds once a year.
Uh-huh.
So I burn a lot more brain calories on my real estate than I do on my other, but I make more money on it. So,
Yeah.
but I love real estate. I'm a real estate guy, so it makes a lot of sense for me. I would not put 100% of it in real estate. I would do something like I outlined, maybe 50%.
Okay. But do you think with the real estate market where it is right now that this is a good time to consider something like that?
If you get a bargain on a piece of real estate, it's always a good time.
Okay.
Don't pay retail. Good Lord, no.
Yeah.
No, we want to get a deal. And so
Okay.
we're going to get a deal. We're going to buy a $300,000 house for $250 because we're writing a check and we're closing Friday. You want to sell your house, it's sold. I'm getting a bargain. Okay, and we're looking for a deal, and and deals are hard to find, but they're worth it. It's $50,000 you made right then, as soon as you buy it, $50,000 under market, and that's what I'm looking for if I'm buying. I don't buy houses anymore, but if I was buying houses right now, that's what I'd be doing. I'd be looking for a bargain. Are they everywhere on every corner? No, they never have been. There's no market that they're everywhere, but you can find them, and somebody out there needs to sell a house right now, and there stands Amelia with cash. And yeah, you can do it. And here's the other thing: if you get into it and you hate it, you can sell them inside the self-directed IRA and roll the self-directed into mutual funds into a regular IRA. You can put the car in reverse and back out of this,
okay,
and maybe not even lose money. But if you just get into it and go, this is a pain in the butt. I don't want to fool with this, and I want to be traveling. I want to be dealing with renters, right? And so that's okay. That's fine. So you can put the car in reverse and get out of this. So yeah, if I were you, I'd try it since you got the itch, but I wouldn't try it with more than half, and I wouldn't do it. Of course, you're going to pay cash. But I actually knew a guy that did this because he was a guy that did flips, and he took his $1 million and made it into $3 million doing flips.
wow,
All inside the IRA though. He couldn't eat out of it.
Well, I was gonna say
he
it's
had
kind
to
of a fail-safe.
he had to have a job over here to eat.
Yeah.
You know,
It's a fail-safe in that way. You're not gonna spend your earnings.
it keeps your hands off of it unless you screw up the whole thing. Yeah.